So, welcome back, guys. Sorry for the late video, but for today I'm going to do something a bit different anyway. It's going to be more of an update video, but there is going to be some feeding clips at the end also. But for the most part, I am going to do a bit of a room tour now, or collection tour, or whatever. Starting off with the spiders over here. This is basically my bedroom now, and I have just a few spiders which are placed in here outside of the actual animal room. See, those are just a few of my tarantulas. Here's the Lasidora and here the Pteronopelma, for example. Very nice spiders, but of course the main thing is going to be in the actual animal room. And I am going to give you a room tour now, to kind of give you an overview of how it's looking in the new apartment, because I did move to a new place, as I mentioned already in a few of the last videos. But this is it for the moment, see. You need to keep in mind that it is a bit of a temporary setup, as I moved in here rather recently, but again, this is going to be it for now. I'm going to maybe move over here so you can get a overview first. Yeah, this is all the animals. Please excuse it looking a bit sporadically, but I thought it is worth showing as kind of a starting point, so maybe you can see the development over the years, what I'm going to do with it, if you understand what I mean. But first off, we have some more spiders over here. This is actually most of the tarantula collection still over here in the actual animal room. Very nice. But let's move over to the venomous snakes, which is probably what most people on the channel are interested in. Here is the Acutus, the sharp-nosed viper, also known as the 100 pacer. And look, he's very much interested in eating. At the end of the video I am going to feed him too, so stick around for that. But he is going to have to wait for a few more minutes, which is fine, I think. Above we have the pair of cottonmouths, the Achistrodon conanti. This is the female right there. Please excuse that with some of these bins it's a bit difficult to film through them because the camera light is reflecting on the plastic walls. In person these bins are perfectly transparent and easy to see through, just not with the camera. I see a lot of keepers that have the snakes in bins that are not transparent, which the snakes like probably because then they have it nice and dark, but I personally like to see my animals at all time, just to make sure. But here we have the pair of copperheads. All of the other snakes, or most of them, are in these smaller bins because they are smaller snakes too. You need to put them in cages that are coherent to their body size. If you put them into a cage that is too large, actually they might stop eating too, because they feel more secure in a smaller cage, you know. But here we have some non-venomous snakes, some sand boas and the ball python. I will put in some images of them also. I'm not going to bother them and take them out now, but basically over here is most of the venomous snakes, see. I need to get some shelves for them because now these bins are just stacked on the ground, which looks kind of shitty, but I am going to take care of that. Here we have the albino prairie rattlesnake in there, but she's hiding, sadly. I hoped she was going to come out because she is a very curious snake and is very interested in what's going on, but not today, I guess. So, got Mr. Neotropical rattlesnake too. He is always outside. Almost never uses his hide box, but Here's Mr. Horn Viper, the Cerastes gasperetti. Also a very pretty little snake, if you ask me. Also going to put in some images, got the pygmy rattlesnakes. And down here is the female Crotalus cerberus, the Arizona black rattlesnake. Again, this is the female one, the male is over there. Very pretty animal too, I think. Also very chill and somewhat easy to work with. The male can be a bit more aggressive, but it's okay too. Or defensive rather. Speaking of defensive, here's the Lancet Pit Viper down there. Also a bit hard to see, but I'm going to show an image. The Botrops. Then above we have the Mr. Hillary, the Southern Pacific rattlesnake. Very pretty animal too, and very well known on the channel. I think he's a bit of a fan favorite. And above him is the Blue Pit Viper. And I think we are going to feed him in this video too, just give him a little snack. He looks very much interested in eating. Not unlike Mrs. Southscale Viper right there. She is always interested in food too, but she just recently had a meal, so of course over here we try to not overfeed the snakes, since that can lower their life expectancy. But yeah, that's most of the venomous snakes. Over here we have a few scorpions. See, there are the heat mats in the back to keep them nice and warm, the desert scorpions. And then above from them we have the bush viper in this cage. She is up there on that branch. Also a bit difficult to film because of that lamp bulb, but yeah, she's looking over to us. I'm going to put in an image of her too. But yeah, she was actually the first venomous snake I ever acquired. So pretty interesting animal too for me. Over here we have just a few stuff, a lot of stuff lying around, and also a lot of these snake sheds, which I collect also. I need to throw away some of them because it's getting so many already again, but I just can't bring myself to do it. But in these bins over here you have a large pair of Crotalus atox, the Western diamondback rattlesnakes. Very pretty animals too, very curious snakes also. See, they notice me right away with these tongue flicks. See, look how curious they are. I think he is a bit interested in eating. But I am... Oh, didn't mean to provoke a bite. Hopefully that didn't hurt him too much, bumping his nose on the wall of the cage. But I actually fed him just yesterday, believe it or not. I recorded it too also. So I think I'm going to show you that recording in the next feeding video. So I hope you are going to enjoy that. It was very exciting to watch too. So let's give Mr. Blue Pit Viper a little frozen thawed snack. See, he bit it right away too, as he is becoming a very good eater again. He was on a bit of a hunger strike for a while actually, but with the male individuals of the arboreal pit vipers, it is usually somewhat normal that they stop eating during the breeding season. So as long as you do know that, of course, the care is still optimal and they are not refusing food because of problems in the husbandry, then there really is nothing to worry about when they go off food because of breeding season for a while. So, but we are going to do some live feeding also. See, with Mr. Sharp-Nosed Viper. And oh, he's going to take his time. Look at that. Boom, there we go. And he is going to hold on to the mice this time too. Very interesting. See, he has a nice good grip on it. That's why he likes to take his time with delivering an accurate strike when he wants to hold on like this. You need to keep in mind that these sharp-nosed vipers have huge fangs, which fold back into the jaw, and with a small prey item like this, if he doesn't get a accurate strike where he digs the fangs into the mouse directly, it might lead into him, you know, maybe biting through his lower jaw with the long fangs, or something like that, if you know what I mean. Also, when he gets a good grip like this, I don't think he is going to deliver too much venom, and you kinda can see it with that mouse there. He is going to rely on these huge fangs to do most of the damage actually, and only inject a minimal amount of venom, as he can just preserve it instead for a larger prey item, for example, where he needs to use a different hunting technique. There we go. And I'm actually going to give him a second mouse, and we'll film that too. Right now the feeding schedule is pretty much 2 of these mice every other week, which works out very well. I do these for most of my larger venomous snakes. I could also feed them maybe just 1 of these small mice per week, but this way it's fine also. I used to give him like 4 to 5 mice in a row, and then only feed him every 3 to 4 weeks, but that was a very lengthy matter, because he is a very slow eater, and he likes to take his time swallowing the mice, and you can imagine how long it would take to always wait until he has swallowed the next one, and get him saturated when he needs to eat 4 to 5 of these rodents. But again, with this feeding schedule, it works very well too. So let's give him another one. And boom, there we go. He didn't waste too much time with the second mouse, see? Delivered a nice strike right behind the neck also. And I think this time I'm also going to record him swallowing the mouse, so you can see just how long it takes. It is significantly longer than a lot of the other snakes that I have would need to swallow down a comparably sized prey item. But that's just his individual character, I guess. That he, doesn't let himself get stressed with swallowing them as fast as possible, which I don't mind. There we go. Look at that, he's really pinning down that mouse to ensure that it is not able to get any friction from the ground below to try and free itself. But I think it's going to die any second now anyway. So, and for the rest of the video, I think we are just going to watch him swallow the mouse now. He just started doing that, and I think this time he is going to feed on it head first, and not just kind of hold it in the middle and gulp it down that way. So let's see here. I hope you enjoyed the video so far, by the way. It is a bit different than usual, with just being kind of an update video, but I thought it was interesting nonetheless, and an opportunity for me also to show some nice images from the snakes that I made over the years. But of course this week I also got a proper strike compilation ready, and I think you guys are going to very much enjoy it, but we are going to see. I also wanted to maybe take the moment to say thank you to all the channel members. There were a few that recently subscribed to the channel membership within the last few weeks, so yeah, I'm really happy that even more people seem to be willing to support this channel and help feed these snakes also. it does come in handy now that I had to spend so much money moving to this new place especially, but again, I'm just really thankful for all the support in general. I was, due to all the moving around, not able to post in quite a while, and now that I'm back, it is very beautiful to see that a lot of the people did still stick around, and I hope I will be able to keep growing this channel in the future now too, now that I can upload frequently again. But you can see there, by the way, just how slowly he is gulping down that mouse, dragging the prayer item down the mouth one step at a time with his fangs. Very nice to see still. I think you are going to see some more feeding clips with him in the next video also. Also from the big Western Diamondback pair that you saw at the end of the room tour. They also like to put on a good show, and I didn't show them on the channel before, so yeah, I think you guys are going to enjoy them in the future videos in general too, because I think there will be a very frequent appearance on the channel from now on, since they also eat the 2 mice every other week. So yeah, just 4 mice I already need to feed only these Western Diamondbacks, but it is still more affordable than feeding some larger constrictors or something, which would need the same amount of rodents but big rats instead, which would be much more expensive. I'm happy that now at this new place I still have a pet store which does sell these rodents to a somewhat reasonable price. These mice at least, I mean. But I think I will actually start breeding the rodents myself now. I still need to get all the caging and all the equipment sorted, but it should be ready in the next few weeks, and when I start breeding my own mice, it is going to be much more affordable in general, of course, because then I only need to just buy the food for the rodents. In the apartment which I used to live in, I wanted to breed rodents already, but it wasn't really possible because my roommates had problems with the smell that these mice would produce, which I can understand, of course. But now that I live alone, it shouldn't be a problem anymore, especially now that I have a separate room for all my animals and don't need to have them all in my bedroom, which was a bit suboptimal in general, you can imagine, I guess. But seems like he's almost done with his meal. He's trying to look away now, so it's a bit difficult to still film him.